Blue in the bush here, and this is the shingleback, the Australian shingleback. So this is the shingleback. He's out here early in the morning. We're at Wattle Flat. So this is the defence display, similar to the blue tongue. So they're related to the blueies. I love how their tongue flickers. The last I seen one was at Canberra.
Oh, right.
And he was probably more blacker than this one. And he's very closely related to the blue tongue. They can actually cross with some of the western blue tongue forms. So he's very closely related, and he's got a fat tail, and he uses it like a camel, the same as a camel uses its hump. And when the tough times are on, he draws in all the food from the tail, and yeah, he's got a bit of extra rations for a while when times are tough. And this is their defence when someone when a bird comes up close or whatever and tries to eat him. And also his tail looks like a head, so the bird doesn't know which way to go, and then when they go on his head or on his tail, whack, he might bite them there, but yeah, enough to scare them away. And these are the only monogamous lizards known so far in Australia and possibly in the world at the moment, where they'll only have one partner for life and breed every year with that same partner. So they'll find the partner every year, follow them around, breeding, and then they will have usually 2 live babies, but they can have up to 4, but usually 2 or 1, which will be the size, or a bit under half the size of the parent, and they're ready to go to eat and fend for themselves and eat snails and slugs and some different flowers. The other name, they've got a few names. So one's a pine cone lizard because it looks like a pine cone, obviously, and a bog eye, looks a bit like a bog. Looks a bit like a bog. And the shingleback, because houses used to have shingles, so each scale is in the same way as a shingle on a house. So they called them shinglebacks. And a very cool lizard. One of my favourites out the bush. And a beautiful Aussie lizard. He's pretty healthy. I'd say it could be a female because there's some bite marks on his head. So he'll eat snails and slugs and stuff like that. So he'll do a pretty hard bite, but yeah, he's not that dangerous. And he's got a fat round tail that looks like a head to confuse predators, so they don't know which way to bite him. So if they bite him on the wrong end, he'll give them a good bite. So the shingleback, or bog eye, they're called, pine cone lizard, As you can see, he looks like he's a bit of a pine cone. All the scales, and the scales, they're made out of what your nails and hair are made out of, keratin. So there you go, next stop, shingleback. Yeah, so, and they reckon that these lizards can live to a very old age, up to 50 years old. So that's quite old for a reptile. And these guys can live in the deserts. So at the moment, we're at Wattle Flat. So, you know, not 40 minutes from Bathurst probably, I suppose. And yeah, a beautiful lizard. Get out in the bush and see these guys and enjoy them. Have a look at them and then leave them alone.